Hey friends, I found a bunch of awesome vintage books in the past couple weeks. Wanted to share them with you. Tons of gems in here. Starting off with the Ursula K. Le Guin books, we got Rocannon's World, City of Illusions, and Planet of Exile. These are the Ace paperbacks, and I'm going to have to look into which artist did these. I'll put that in the comments when I find it. But I've only ever seen these books in sort of a modern trade paperback form that you can find new. I wasn't really a fan of it, so hyped to find these. And this next one, I was, oh my gosh, I absolutely love this artist. If you know, you know, this is Jeffrey Catherine Jones. First of all, her work is brilliant. I did kind of a feature on her art last year at some point. This is the first of her work that I've actually found in a store, and I swear to God, more people need to be talking about her. Honestly, I have never heard of this book before. I just know the artist on the cover. Also, funny Easter egg, found this inside. Next, onto the Daw books, I found C.J. Cherryh's Down Below Station, which is the first book in the Company Wars. Might not look like much, but this one is so hard for me to find. I'm so glad I got it. I had only ever seen it in the special collections of my college's library, but it finally turned up for me down the street at a flea market a couple weeks ago, right next to its sequel, so I got them both. There's actually an old man who saw me carrying these and told me that I need to check out the one with the cats, and so I found that one yesterday at a used bookstore. This one's a Michael Whelan cover. Really excited to check this out too. It seems just the right amount of weird. Apparently some of her best, even if it's not the most well-known. Get ready for a lot of C.J. Cherryh and Michael Whelan, because this is both just a stunning piece on the front. Obsessed with the use of negative space here and the color palette. This one's the third in the series. They had the second one as well, which I also picked up, but I was hesitant to because I had never heard of the cover artist before. It wasn't really something I was after, but I'm going to look more into this guy. This is by Gino D'Achille, if I'm saying it right. At some point a couple years ago, I had found The Well of Shuan by C.J. Cherryh with the Michael Whelan cover at a free little library, and at that same flea market, I found The Fires of Azeroth. Another stunning cover here, really speaks for itself. The guy who was running the stand actually told me some of the sci-fi and fantasy there would have the MIT Sci-Fi Club stamp inside. Unfortunately, none of these did, but I was really hoping. And I also found The Crown Horn by Andre Norton with the Michael Whelan cover at the used bookstore. And mind you, I didn't pay more than $5 for any of these. Here's The Smoke Ring, which is the sequel to The Integral Trees, which I picked up a couple weeks ago. Very, very similar style to the last. And the star of the show, Dragon Quest by Anne McCaffrey. The first three books in the Dragon Riders of Pern have been eluding me for years, and I finally found book number 2. So the collection is growing. The series is getting closer to completion. So hyped about this one.